How is my wonderful Cancer family? How are you guys today? I hope everybody's doing okay. Ooh, love on the horizon. What's going on with you, Cancers? What's happening? Who's your heart playing around with? Or who's playing with your heart? Because Cancer folks, you guys are definitely compatible with Virgos and Scorpios and Pisces and Taurus. And, you do have a little odd sense of humor. Not everybody always be understanding your jokes, and it's just a little off sometimes. You know, you're dedicated and you're loyal, and you want somebody who's that way in return. And when you do find somebody that you love, Cancers, you hold on to them for dear life. You cherish them, you appreciate them, but you don't always communicate with them effectively. And some people be falling hard for you. And one thing I could say about the Cancers, they're good listeners. You guys will listen. You will listen, which is so important in a relationship. Ooh, so important. Spirits talk to us on behalf of our Cancer family and help them to know the path that they're on in regards to love, which path their heart is leading on. If there's anything you want to unveil to let them know, help us to help them. You got an outstanding list of friends, Cancers. You truly are a good person. You're brave. You're protective. You're courageous. You're great with your hands. You like creating. There's a lot of things about you that are just phenomenal, you know? So always recognize that no matter who you're in love with, even though you could be crabby sometimes, a little humor, a little crabby sometimes, you have a good heart. Spirits talk to us and reveal. What's the message for our Cancer family? Feelings. Take time out to explore the deep emotions you are experiencing. I've been telling everybody this. December is such a great month for transformation because people are looking toward the future and trying to figure things out. How they want to head into the new year and who they want to head into the new year with. And that's where communication is key from you, Cancers. You have to let people know, let them in what you're feeling, what your doubts are, if you're including them and moving forward. Because sometimes you could send mixed messages and you don't always open up your heart the way you should. So people are left in limbo, not knowing how you really and truly feel about them. But you be in your feelings. You have feelings. You care. You love. It's just to communicate it. Sometimes is not always there. Maybe a little wine or a nice drink would loosen your lips a little bit where you could open up, but that gives you a little liquid courage, but it's not always so fluent where you just embrace the circumstances and allow your heart to overflow in abundance to the person that you love. A lot of times it's more action than words with you, and you assume people know, but sometimes, like I tell people all the time, you would think people know, but unless you actually hear the words a little bit more frequent, people allow doubt to seep in. Spiritual. Your spiritual journey is beginning. So you're getting more in tune with your feelings right now and what it is you want and who you want. It's growing because you're realizing you can't continue on the path that you're on, not being able to express yourself and communicate with others. It's so heartfelt. It's so heartfelt. If people just knew, Cancer, if you just knew how important it was to communicate verbally with other people that care about you actually hear the words coming from your mouth. I got feelings for you. I'm catching feelings for you. I love you. I love spending time with you. You will say it, but it has to basically be pulled out of you for the words to seep through. And if you could just feel comfortable enough to tell your person, I'm really vibing with you, I'm feeling you, however you want to phrase it, let the words be spoken. Rekindle. Every relationship has magical moments that can be rekindled. So, in that sense, it doesn't have to be an old relationship. It could be a relationship that you're currently in that needs resuscitation. The person needs to come back to life and know that you care about them, that you love them, that you want to spend time with them. Have you actually said those words, Cancer? Be honest. This is a safe space here. I want people to be able to feel comfortable enough that they contemplate and relish on their feelings as to where they really stand in a relationship. Are you giving that relationship 100%? Because I'm seeing, Cancer, that there's love flowing. And even if you're feeling it, you're not exhibiting it. You may assume that if I'm with you, you know I care. That's not how life works. People like to be able to know in their spirit, in their heart, in their soul, in their being, that there's something still there. There's a fire there. Sex doesn't cure everything. Intimacy, respecting one another and communicating and saying, I'm here for you. I love you. You mean the world to me. People assume that people know to do that automatically, but they don't. You have to be able, Cancers, to let your guard down. Breathe in, inhale, exhale, and take this world by storm. Let your person know that you're connecting on a spiritual level with them, you're feeling them, and you want to be with them. Simple. It doesn't have to be long and drawn out. Just let them know so this relationship could be revived, so that it could breathe on its own. And it's not something you have to do on a daily basis. It's nice if you can and show gratitude for the relationship, but sometimes it's just hearing the words every now and then to let people know that, hey, I'm here. I'm still thinking about you. I'm still desiring you. I'm still wanting to be with you. I still love you. And that's all you have to do. Let us see what our angelic love and relationship cards are telling us. Our oracles. Please talk to Cancer and let them know some hidden messages that they may not be aware of. Reveal to them some action, some answers to questions. Are they love bound? Are they feeling this person they're in a relationship with? Are they making positive strides? Spirits, talk to us. Woo. Come on. Come on. Reveal. Reveal to us. On behalf of our Cancer family. Yes. Cancers. Cancers. I love you guys, right? Y'all just have to be able. You have the feelings there, you just don't always express it. Just don't always express it. Have you ever read a romance novel and everything is in there? Everything you want to do, should do, what people can do to make you happier. Communicate those things to your partner so that they're able to know what works and what doesn't. Not getting in depth into sexuality. I'm just talking about the relationship itself. There's some people that just love flowers. And when you bring them flowers, it's just like you just turn their world upside down. And there's some people that hate flowers and feel it's a waste of money and time. Get to know your person and their likes and dislikes, what work, what doesn't work, so that they can be more aligned and more in tune with you. Because even in love, you could be a little standoffish, Cancer. Sometimes people don't know your real feelings. And you think if we're together, that's enough to let you know, and that's not enough. You got to say the words. You got to feel it. You got to mean it. Get intertwined with one another. Spirits talk to us. Teamwork. Teamwork is important. You have to be able to come together with this person. What does it say? Be united for a good relationship. A lot of signs have been getting the teamwork card. No matter how the deck is mixed up, they constantly get the teamwork, because you don't realize, in order for that relationship to function, you have to be a team. You have to complement one another. You have to communicate. When you're on a team and you guys are playing in the game, you have to talk to one another back and forth. Let's say you're playing basketball, you know, throw the ball, you know, get the basket, go ahead and shoot. You have to be able to communicate so you all are not clumsy on your feet assuming what the other one is going to do. That's the same thing for relationships. Some people get mad when I say a relationship is a game. It is a game. Our feelings are not a game, but it is a game in how you play and how you have to be strategic in the moves that you make. How you have to know what it is you're trying to do, just not doing it. If you're trying to communicate to somebody and tell them how much you love them, you're not going to throw the ball at them without giving them a heads up that it's on the way. Don't assume that they're going to just reach out and catch it and you didn't say nothing to them. But there's so many forms of communication, nonverbal communication. Have you ever been in a relationship, or are you in a relationship where you all could talk with your eyes? You could look at that person, nod, or your eyes could go to the left or to the right and they know what you're talking about. When you're in a relationship and you could do all the signs and they still ain't paying attention or catching on what you're trying to say, y'all already losing, because you don't communicate. You don't talk about things as you should. If you want to win the game, you got to have a teammate that's willing to work with you so that you all could put in the same energy and make it work so that you can win. And that's how it is in a relationship. You guys must be on the same page. And Cancer, I'm blaming you, because of the fact that you care about this person, you like this person, you want to spend time with this person, but you don't communicate it. What is wrong? You have to communicate so people know what's up. What's up? You know what I mean? What's our next message? Sacrifice. Trust. True love is selfless. When you care about somebody, and I think some people don't even recognize this, even some Cancers, you guys want to be in a relationship. You want the stability of a relationship. And you're lovable. It's easy for you to get somebody, but only if you communicate. You could talk to get the person, but you have to be able to communicate to keep the person. Maintain. Just because I told you in the beginning I care about you and I got feelings for you and I want to spend time with you, your directives aren't always there. It could take you, it could be far and in between for you to communicate your true feelings. Now, if the person asks you, you'll share it, but to divvy up that information on your own, it doesn't always happen. You know this. You know this. Sacrifice is important. You have to sacrifice part of yourself to mesh with someone else in a relationship that you're building a team with. Feelings are involved. You want to reignite the relationship and keep it strong. And spiritually, you guys are inclined with one another. Those are things people look for in a relationship. And some people show action and they don't communicate verbally. Some people speak verbally, but their actions don't match what they're doing. You're the opposite. Your actions will show that you care, Cancer, but the words coming out your mouth don't always mesh. You're not always saying, I care about you, I love you. It's hard for you, isn't it? It's okay. It's just that you have to do it. You know what I mean? You have to do it. Wish. Make a wish. Make a wish, Cancer, as far as what it is that you really want. Wish it into existence. Journal it. Manifest on it. And say it. Say it. Don't be shy. Say it. Say your feelings out loud. If you got to practice in the mirror in the bathroom, go ahead and do it. You like this person. You have feelings for this person. You feel the connection, the electricity between you and this person. You can be a team if you apply yourself. Sacrifice is part of it. Giving of yourself selflessly. And wish for what you want. Love is serious stuff because there's so many feelings involved. And Cancer, you don't like to be just out there floating and floating and floating with your crab self. You like to be able to, have a area, nest, a home where you can build up from and be loyal to that person and love and raise a family with them. And then sometimes you get scared about the commitment part of it, and you're not sure because you don't want to keep committing and recommitting. You want to be able to commit and that be it so that you don't have to exhaust yourself. So that takes sacrifice. It takes putting in the effort and not assuming that everybody's on the same page, but confirmation, verification, making sure that we can come together and recognize the fact that I'm feeling you. I want to be with you. I love you. Let's continue to grow together. You can say it once a month. You don't have to say it every day, but let that person know how you feel. And I think that's where the breakdown is coming in. It's because you're not relaying your true feelings. How do you expect to grow if you don't water that seed on a daily basis? This person is here for you. They're going to be there for you, but they just feel you need to put a little bit more effort into the relationship. On our angel journey cards, talk to us and let our Cancer family, let the Cancer family know what it is that you're feeling. What message should be revealed to them? Spirits, talk to us and help the Cancer family to be aware of what's important, to be aware of what's lacking. Talk to them. Talk to them. Cancers, listen up. Yeah. Speak to us. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. This is, what this is saying? Is the same thing. Demonstrating your passion. Not just making love or having sex, but showing the passionate efforts behind it. Just, oh my gosh, have you ever made love so good? Oh my gosh. Have you ever made love so good that you had to make a confused dog sound like, mm, mm, mm. I'm serious. Somebody just made you feel so good. You just got caught up in the moment. When passion hits your relationship, all is forgotten because it's like you can't get enough of that person. You just love them so much. So much. Oh my gosh. Passion could be so heavy, like a romance novel. And when you apply that to real life, man, oh man, oh man. Cancers, this relationship, you need to spit some passion on it. Spit it out. Just passion. Let it be displayed. You will throw that person, man, through a hoop, just looking at you like, who the heck are you? That's how you liven it up. That's how you liven it up. Oh, Cancers, you guys are funny. You could be so conservative with a little tweak here and there of excitement. Put that passion on and let that relationship soar. Love, man, love. People got to display it, play around with it, have fun with it. The most beautiful thing is when you throw somebody off and they're just like in shock. They just turn and stare at you like, who are you? And where have you been hiding? Put it on them. It'll leave them lingering for days, for days. They'll be at work just smiling to themselves. Be like, what's wrong with you? Just smiling. Every now and then, throw that on your partner and watch how they don't know how to act. Let them shake a little off balance. Surprise them. Tear it up. Cancers, you got a relationship going on here. You just need a little spice to it. Love who loves you. Spend time. Make time. Enjoy the love. It's a love train you on right now. Go ahead and ride it through. Ride it through. Enjoy yourself. Peace and love to you. And don't be scared to exhibit love and affection. Let people know that you care. Wish for what you want. Manifest on it. Get the feeling. Let the vibes flow. Ooh, man. When you focus on one person and two of you are growing and building together, what a beautiful sight that is. Don't give up, man. Work things out. You got this. Peace and love, Cancers. Peace and love. Garnet Queen Tarot here.